I'm Noshahida binti Muhammad Zahiman. I'm a student from University Sazlan Shah. My matric card number is D1921163. Okay. In the video, I would like to introduce to everyone that this film has become famous and has a very interesting attraction for Malaysian. Okay. This movie is a movie title of Jebat. This Jebat film is also a Malaysian 2020 film directed by Jamal Han, and this film stars great actors namely of Shahnaz Ahmad, Nelly Descendros, Idris Khan, Sangeeta Karisnasam, Patrick Davis, Kamisun, Rahim Wang, and many more. Okay, and then this Jebat movie started showing in Canada. From that, this Jebat film was also released on 3 September 2020, and the Jebat film also managed to collect our 1.3 million within 4 days of screening. Okay, and then in fact this Jebat film also took 3 years to complete, starting in 2017, and Jebat film also underwent filming about Czechoslovakia and the rest in Malaysia. Not only that, the storyline of this Jebat film is also very interesting and cover up to house 30 minutes for short times. The story of a man who is of mixed Malaysian and Chinese, most of a former head of gangster and repentance over past mistakes, but he had immigrated and he also wants to start a new life as an importer from farming fish in the place. Okay, and then however, Jebat was also received by the gangster family after his parents died. After that, Jebat's purpose in immigrating was to seek regulation, new lake, and forgot all his past story. Okay, and then Jebat also later married Hana Mastura. In addition to that, Jebat hiding the life of this past, that is as a gangster leader from the new life of his wife. Now, try without giving up to get attention from Jebat. Even thought Jebat feel weird when a perfect girl like Hana Mastura is interested in waiting to approach a normal man like her. Okay, and then the relationship between Jebat and Hana Mastura has ended on the throne. Next, the romantic after the marriage, however, was tested with various allegations. Let alone the secret of her husband Jebat, one by one has been revealed. Even after Hana already knows about the past story Jebat, that her husband as a gangster. Later, not only that, Hana life is getting worse for she often harassed by gangster friends who come to claim deeds for him. Okay. Therefore, when Jebat and Hana are on their honeymoon abroad with unstated situation and can make Jebat feel worried about his household, with him believing that something is wrong. And then as soon as the brand returns to Malaysia, and then they also feel that they are still being followed by the thugs. For the sake of Jebat love for Hana, and Jebat want to protect Hana from becoming a victim to the thugs. Then then Jebat had to return to the group of thugs who have long been abandoned and found that there are parties who can want to kill him. First film, there is also a little bit about the main character, and a side character found in this movie is the first main character is Jebat, who is a former repentant gangster chief who has also migrated and wants to start a new life as a fish farmer and a loving and a responsible man. Okay, and then even Jebat is also a man who works hard and is willing to die for the person her love and caring. Then the second main character is Mastura, where she is a beautiful girl, good and loving and even very romantic. Okay, where and a rich girl, not only that Hannah has kept her feelings or hurt towards Jebat. Okay, and then the third main character is Inspector Ryan, which is a policeman, and so Ryan never likes or his dissatisfied with Jebat, and Ryan also intends to snatch Hannah from Jebat. For the side character found in this film, the first side character is described of Rahim Wang, okay, where he is the uncle of Jebat and he has died as a result of being shot by the thugs. Okay, and then the second side character consists of Kid and Tiger, where they are the snatch enemies of Jebat. Besides the movie, Jebat also has a background that has been used as a acting place. Is the first place was a hotel where Jebat was interested by police. Okay, and then the background of the third place in the Prague, where Hannah and Jebat is on a honeymoon. Moral value found in this Jebat film first value in this the value of love between husband and wife, okay, where Jebat really loved his wife Hannah. Okay. The value for number 2 is the value of the husband's responsibility to his wife. Here where Jebat is responsibility for Hannah by taking care of Hannah. Then for value for number 3 is the value of kite, where Jebat is very diligent working as a fish farm in this pond. Okay, and then the value for number 4 is the value of a wife obedience to her husband, where Hannah obeys her husband and never disobeys her husband instruction. And then there are some lessons in this film that can be used as an example. This the teaching in repentance, where Jebat has repented of being the head of gangster. Okay, and then firstly to pupil, where Jebat has many enemies who are following Jebat and his wife. Dentist, where Jebat is always dentist because he spoiled his wife vagina. Why we must watch this Jebat movie, especially for teenagers? Now it's required to watch is because this Jebat movie has many lessons we can learn from his Jebat movie. There are also good things for you to emulate with this when we watch this movie, we will also get a new inspiration to make a good daily start. And then next for those who cannot to watch this movie it's in themes of children under the age of 20 years old, because the Jebat film contains elements of extreme violence, and while minors are forbidden to watch this movie for fear, they will follow the situation in this Jebat movie. In conclusion, what I can get from this film is that we should all have a sense of responsibility and love for our one partner, and have the nature of sacrifice and trust for each other. Okay, therefore let's all watch this Jebat movie, and I can get one to support the movie Jebat, our more too famous in Malaysia. Thank you.